Mark, maybe one final one. Of the things that are going on, the conversations that you're having with people on ageism, what is there like any particular themes people are circling around right now?
Well, there are people who really want the government to fix this, just like Scott was talking about. And by the way, government can't fix it. They can't, they can say, well, you can't discriminate. Well, they will. What I'm in Encore Network, and one of the things they're working on is a handbook for employers. Because again, going back, I have had Chris Farrell on my podcast several times, and he wrote the book Unretirement. And one of the things he talked about that really hit me was at some point in time, he said, there won't be enough workers that they'll have to hire older people. And we were hitting that prior to the pandemic.
Okay.
But what he brought up was, if HR departments don't change their policies, like ATSs that have things that screen people out. I'll use the example. Years ago, I wrote a blog post called The 5 Things That Make You Look Too Old. And number 5 just totally ticked people off. 2 spaces after a period. I had people howling. Well, I can tell you, because my first job out of college was developing word processors for IBM. And all we had was 10 and 12 point Pica and Elite. We didn't have variable width fonts. You don't need 2 spaces after a period anymore. So back in 2007, 8, 9, we knew employers were screening resumes looking for 2 spaces at a period and throwing them out. You can't legislate that.
Yeah.
Right? But I can learn not to put 2 spaces after a period.